welcome everyone to Pasadena, California and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the winners of 5 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bruins offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the...
There he goes! Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Flores. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. And some room to work. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
Running back searching for a hole. Great move. Now he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. Get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs. That's when you break those big, long runs.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and he's loose. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They just keep firing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. That would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Rush is on him. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They give it to him again. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw on third and short. Quickly complete. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Lots of running room. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So,
and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And trying to to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Ucla. Quickly to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Bruins are on the move. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bruins look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for a man. It's Ucla. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a crease to the left. Across the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Badgers get it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 10 over Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, though.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Looking to throw on 3rd. Bought a little time, lets it go. And his throw is incomplete.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Punt is in the air on 4th. looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man. It's Jones. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. And off to Jones. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 30.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And that one will give them the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touch. Will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. To throw, it's Iamaleava on target, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
They go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they...
Touchdown, Bruin! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 13 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on else. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Oh, they're after him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the catch. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got the quick pass. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. He makes a grab.